Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give.
Baby girl.
At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
Rockhampton, I am heading your way in support of Junior Rugby League in your region. Join Wally Lewis, Matt Gillette, Gene Miles, Darius Boyd and myself for the former Origin Greats Gala Dinner presented by Altus Traffic. On Friday, the 5th of September, it's at the Rockhampton Leagues Club. It's all about raising funds to support the next generation of rugby league stars right here in Rocky. Grab your tickets now at fogs.com.au and I'll see you there.
Pat O'Driscoll Real Estate, your trusted local experts for over 39 years. Proudly independent and deeply connected to the Rockhampton community. And when it comes to commercial property, we've got that covered too. Knight Frank Rockhampton, your partners in commercial property, backed by a global network. From retail and industrial to land development and agribusiness. We offer trusted advice and deliver real results. So whether it's your home or your business, we've got you covered.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bat because I'm bigger, better solo.
Hi, my name is Lewis Bullock and I am one of the vice captains at St Patrick's College, Shorncliffe. Being involved in both sport and culture at the school is something that's really shaped me into the man I am today. Playing sport really teaches you how to be resilient and react to adversity, but then on the other hand, culture teaches you how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and it's really helped me feel like this place is my home away from home. I love this place with all of my heart.
All right, so talk about keen. We had players starting before the hooter. So we are up and running for game number 3 here on field number 1. And their second visit here. McAuley College up against Faith Lutheran. McAuley College on the left of the screen. Get our team list shortly for this one. Last tackle. or knocked backwards. The referee, AJ, says that'll be a knock on, so McAuley will have another crack 10 metres out from the try line. Scrum won by McAuley as expected. Through the hands. Faith Lutheran forces the error and they survive. So they'll breathe a sigh of relief there, will Faith Lutheran. They'll have a scrum feed 10 metres out. It's a 30-metre line just in front for Faith Lutheran. A lot of defenders there. Jackson Hole, one of those. Had a great game yesterday. Carry out wide. Big Jack Parlett. Breeze coming from top left to bottom right. And Breeze has pushed that ball back onto the halfway line. Well judged there by Clancy Hardy. And Hardy will get up just inside the territory of Faith Lutheran. Good hit there. Jim Tuxie, holy. The redhead getting some of his own treatment now. It's with Collins, and Collins gets some good carry. Ankle tack by Will Sutton, but not before he got to almost the 30. They come to the blind sides with McClure. McClure loses the footy. The referee will say it's a knock on and loose carry. Faith Lutheran will get the restart here on their 30. They're starting to pick up here at field number 1. Up high anyway, where we are. A little bit more pleasant down low, but anyway, Faith Lutheran with the ball in hand. Potts the tackler. Bulldogged him. Faith Lutheran player into the turf. That's halfway. Just in front. They come centre of park. Soderquist, good carry from the prop forward, as you'd expect. She's hitting the ball. Passes on the advantage line. Good run down the right. Yeah, I think there might have been a fullback there, the number 1 in Aston Vole, who's wearing 1, might be playing on the wings. Limps out of that tackle. Kick on the last, into the sun. Knock on, that should be 6 more to go. They've got the footy in hand. Curtin will get up and play it. Referee signals 6 more. Touched by McAuley College player. No dummy half. Scrambling to get one in there. They do so eventually. Lehman. Put on his back by 2 defenders. One of those, Harrison Dean. Oh, that's going to be knocked on close to the line, so McAuley College survive. McAuley College on here yesterday. I'll give you the result of that game shortly. As you see the scrum fed and won. And we've got an interesting story to tell you from McAuley College. There's a number 10 jersey draped over a chair downstairs. Although there was a player out there with a number 10, we'll have one of the coaching staff come up and explain the meaning behind that number 10 being, if you will, rested or on display. Great story. So again, speaking of number 10, Jaden Barry, just telling his troops to calm down a little bit here and hang on to the footy. Being their own worst enemy at the moment, as Faith Lutheran will pack this scrum 18 metres out. Doesn't like the way it went in. AJ, the referee. Blindside play. Oh, trying to skip his way through there was Jack Curtin. Fortunately, he gets involved in a great tackle from the McAuley defence. Harrison Dean again involved in the tackling. Very often he get past him. Sutton. Wasn't there an obstruction there, but play on. Skipping back into the field of play there is a... That was actually Kubis, the previous carry. Stafford a dummy half. Does he go himself? He does go himself. Stafford knocked over. It's almost like Cody Soderquist, the number 10, was actually almost like a ruck situation in rugby. He's trying to push his teammate over, but he's going to be dummy half. A banana kicking in goal. Nicely picked up there by Clancy Hardy. All for McAuley to get out from their own end. Sweden played to the left-hand side of the penalty. Marker's not square. Halfway line. McAuley on the charge. Still 0-0 after 11 minutes. 9 minutes, 11 to go. Potts from dummy half. Gets over the 40. Again, they use the forwards. Get some metres. Win it in the forwards. A little knock on. So McAuley College 24 beat Gilroy Santa Maria College, the Premier School 24-10. Oh, that's going to be knocked on. So conditions should be a lot better than yesterday. Sun's out, no more dew on the ground, so handling errors, you really don't have an excuse anymore. You've got to have a look first. These guys are only kids. I'll learn the completion rates and I don't call them 1%ers, I call unforced errors. They need to be addressed. Improve your game. That's exactly what the confraternity is all about. Barry. Hardy beats one. Still going Hardy, draws 3 defenders. hard. He seems to be involved in everything. Now it's with Puxey, gives it off to his winger and Collins doesn't get too far, but dummy half now is Potts. He wants a blindside and goes himself to Potts. Potts, a handful, as the number 9s have all been here at Confraternity. It's the last tackle, says AJ. Hole puts it in the air. Players coming through. Oh, he's just knocked that on. It's going to be touched in goal. And that'll be a line dropout. It's not a great breeze, but they'll have the advantage of kicking into the sun. No, sorry, it's a 20. Yeah, I thought it was a 22 restart. 7 tackles. Thought McAuley knocked it on in goal. So that's the 30. Heavy contact there. Initially by Trey Basham. Gets some help. Again, Chafin Barry, great in not only in carries but also in defence. Not the last, puts it high into the sun, nicely taken over there. Riley Finch, the 5. So the arm wrestle continues. McAuley College working it out from their own end. Solid hits in the middle from both camps. Hitting that with pace there is Darby Linham. Collins draws 3 defenders. Will Sutton rides him into the ground. Sutton's hurt himself. Referee says go back and play it on the mark. Sutton might be just a little bit winded there. McClure. Midfield bomb. Contested. Who's it touched by? Was it play on? Is it play on? Reaches out and scores a try, and I think you're fine. Trey Basham. Referee will award the try, so it was touched mid-air by Faith Lutheran, but I've called for it many times for kicks to be contested because you just never know, because McAuley player knocks it on, still a change over to Faith Lutheran, but if you challenge for it as they did then and it comes loose, becomes a ball still alive, and they've pounced. And they'll get the first points. We're calling 4-0. We've got a player receiving a little bit of attention to the left-hand side. Just might have got a bit of a head knock. There's not too many people too concerned as you wait for this conversion. Jackson Hole. Injury from attrition. Slow to get up. It's a tough day at the office. Here we find he'll come to the sideline and have a bit of a break. Just shows how much energy they put into this game. He's a battered soul, but anyway, he's done his best for his school and his college. Come to the sideline. So it's a conversion attempt. Successful. Score now 6-0 to McAuley College. Trey Basham with a try, converted, 6-0, 4 minutes remaining. first half. Crowd starting to gather here at the final of the pool matches here this morning and go into the quarterfinals this afternoon. It's 4 divisions this year, 72 teams. Oh, good shot there. He's gone above the horizontal, but that's a really good tackle. He's hurt his left shoulder in the process, but really it's just momentum that's got the player above the horizontal. That's a really good tackle there from Jacob Clark, but once those heels go above the horizontal, it's a penalty, but I wouldn't be too concerned about how you tackle, young man. That was a super shot. Trevor Gilmeister right there. Here's another one. Probably, maybe just needs to go a little bit lower around the hips rather than the bread basket. But that's where the ball is. You never know, you might knock it out of somebody's hands. Jaden Barry now. Being explosive with the number 10. Doing what he's been asked of, as you do from your 10s and 8s. Harrison Dean also been dynamic. 2 playmakers out. It's not the last. McAuley employed this quite a bit yesterday as well. That's going to go end over. And no, it's not. It's going to stay in the end goal area. No, the touch judge says it did go dead. On the line's out, so a restart. The referee wants it to go back and play it on the 22. Players were in front. So McAuley defending this lead. They have 6-0 with 2 minutes remaining. They got 6 tackles. Faith Lutheran to get to the other end. Clap of the hands. Give me the footy, and away he goes. Good carry again. Cody Soderquist, he did a great job. Every carry he's had, his post-contact meter has been outstanding. Rolling over. Knockback, says the referee. Play on. Wilson will get up, play, grabs his head, cut out ball, finds the lock forward. He gets the offload now to Raywood, and Raywood is driven into touch here. Good cover defence coming across there, led by Zach Puxty. And you would think with a changeover there with 50 seconds to go. Now Faith Lutheran need to really be on guard here. They can't leak any more points. Only have to run down 6 after the break. McAuley College is certainly, So if they can get a scrum packed quickly enough here, Faith Lutheran, they might have just maybe a couple of tackles. Not at least in a hurry to pack this one. 3rd game for these teams. No fullback to speak of, so an opportunity here for Faith Lutheran if they want to try and put that behind the line. Fullback comes back now, little chip kick over the top here. It's going to be messy and ugly. He's actually offside. I thought it came off a McAuley player and he picked it up in front. Face planted, and referee says no. Half-time hooter is blown, and that tackle will be done. Half-time, 6-0. We'll be back with the second half. Hold the phone. A little bit of anxiousness here against the 2 sides. And referee will get in there and sort that out. Referee AJ will call both captains out for a quick chat. We'll take a break here.
Far North Queensland is a great place to visit, but an ever better place to live and work. Catholic education in the Diocese of Cairns operates 30 schools all the way up to the Torres Strait, employing 2,000 teachers and support staff. We offer a range of financial support measures like teaching scholarships for people studying to become teachers and for those seeking a career change. Visit our website today to see how you could join our team of great people delivering a world-class education.
Belief is at the heart of all we do. We believe that a Catholic education should be open to everyone, We believe that young people should flourish academically, socially and spiritually. And we believe that through sharing the message of Jesus, every child we teach can help make the world a better place. Enrolments are open now at our 32 schools in the vibrant communities across the region. A Catholic education, belief in a better world.
Looking for a school that will bring out your child's best? Experience the Catholic school difference. Catholic schools provide welcoming environments for all students. And with a strong focus on inclusion and excellence, our experienced staff challenge students to be their best every day. Enrolments for next year are now open. Visit experienceCatholicSchools.com.au for your closest school.
Blow away on you, brother. You got it? All right. Perfect. Yeah, mate. Let's do it. Second half about to get underway. Now, the number 10 out there is about to restart the second half. And the number 10 jersey for McAuley has been on display on the sideline. Steve Woodley, part of the coaching staff here for McAuley College, is going to explain what's going on there, Steve.
One of our good forwards from the last few years and one of our senior players, Alex Wilson, unfortunately had a farm accident towards the end of last year. So poor fella's become a paraplegic, and the boys are with him in spirit. He got home a week or so ago, which is great to see. He's going to try and get back to school next term, which is great. And one of our senior players and a terrific bloke, unfortunately, can't be with us today, but he's watching, I'm sure.
He's watching online there. Our boys are going quite well. And look, I'll tell you what, I don't know whether it's growing extra legs here for your number 10 there in Jaden Barry. He's having a whale of a game. Yep. Is that number 10 on his belt pushing him that extra bit more,
it would be for
Pretty
sure.
proud.
Yeah, they all love Alex. He's a wonderful fella. And one of his first things he worried about once he got injured was not being able to be here. So, wonderful fella. Our boys love him so much.
So there's a good opportunity that he might actually come down next year with you guys, wherever the Carnival is, just to support the boys?
For sure. He's even trying to get up here this year. He's trying to, but I think it's going to be a hard bit of a challenge for him. But he's going really well.
Alex, stay where you are because it's goddamn freezing here. Where you are right now, I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Mate, the boys are going well?
Yep, they're going well. Still control the ball. We'll get there all right.
It's tough conditions as well, of course, on this one. Yourself, mate, you play rugby league?
I played a little bit years ago. I played President's Cup Cronulla and with DT and Stu Roper, some of those sort of guys. So
there you go.
I could have been, didn't go anywhere. That's all right.
That's all right.
So I enjoyed the game.
Steve Woodley, thank you so much for that, and good luck with Alex down there. And hopefully we'll see him next year. We'll get him on the cans next year and enjoy from the broadcast. And look, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of courage. I mean, you got a great opportunity not to go back to school, but he wants to go back to school to see his mates, and I think that's a lot of testament to say against Alex. So good on you. Thanks, Stevie.
All right, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. So there we go, as we see McAuley College now threatening the try line, and the referee AJ will step back there and he'll award that try. I'm not too sure who it was. Might be the man in the blue headgear. The 5'8", perhaps the number 6. And Jackson Hull, he's had a whale of a game if that was a try scorer. As you can tell, Alex, if you're watching, mate, it is freezing here. So I hope you're nice and warm and watching your teammates go about their business. It'll obviously be warm out in the middle, but on the sidelines it's certainly quite chilly. So they take first points in the second half. 6-0 at half time. Number 6 is the try scorer. We'd like to try and get this, being only 40 minutes of footy, scoring a try is pretty impressive, especially against the quality of opposition you come against. So well done to Jackson Hull. He's had a whale of a game. He's going to get this ball on the bounce here now. Throw one of his forwards back at the line. So it's going to be a tough ask here now for Faith Lutheran. Try and come back from this. Good carry. The forwards here from McAuley certainly runners a pack. That's a lovely ball here. Half a gap there, but the Faith Lutheran cover defence just gets there in time. Halfway line. Not crossed there as Duke Puxley with a good carry. And here's another one here from the back rower. And Darby Lynham. Jeez, he's had a whale of a carnival. 2 games I've seen him play, he's been outstanding. A little knock on. Touch judge is going to come in. He's suggesting something's going on. So not too sure what's happened there, but the scrum will be set. Lutheran. Still plenty of time. Scoreboard pressure not quite there yet. And McAuley College, the try scored, they get the jitters as well. Will Sutton, not much to him, but geez, he's become a handful of 7 for Faith Lutheran. Oh, look at his forwards combined with backline. Glorious stuff here for Faith Lutheran. I think it ends up in the hand of Daniel Lunn. Throws a dummy. Nobody really wanted it there from Faith Lutheran. The ball player's not in the back line. Forward, Sotikus is there, but Sutton gets that one half body, gives a flick pass. With Vol. Now it's the last. 30 metres out. Curtin. Hits the uprights. You've got to be away. Knocks it on, unfortunately. Otherwise, there's a try there. So, great kick. Just unfortunate. The bounce of the Steeden didn't favour the Faith Lutheran player coming through, and that was Curtin. Sigh of relief there for McAuley. On a good defensive set here, Faith Lutheran. The referee says it's not a scrum, boys. Faith Lutheran College from Plainlands between Toowoomba and Brisbane, Lockyer Valley. They are coached by Lachlan Painter. College from Beaudesert. They're coached by David Harris. both their games so far. It's their man at number 10, Jaden Barry. Halfway line, the two 10s come together. Cody Soderquist also matching and run from dummy half here from Seb Potts. Potts will get up with a bit of field one in his dentures. Hole with the kick. That's a good take there in the sun. The breeze actually pushed it away there from Ashton Vole. So a good grab in the end. He's a bit of a limp back into position. Genor. Basham. Along with both Basham boys there involved in that tackling sequence. Here's the 30-metre line. Faith Lutheran down 10-0. 30 minutes remaining. Kicking. With breeze, swirling conditions, allowed to bounce. Chasers are coming through here as Curtin puts some heat on Hardy. Hardy puts a fend on, gets away from Curtin, doesn't get away from Chaser there in Lincoln Dempsey. Blindside run. Dempsey again, slightly high. Riley Finch will get up unscathed, but the penalty will go for a high shot. Malfine touch. Takes it 8 metres inside Faith Lutheran territory. Basham. As I said, there's two of them out there. Jackson Hole. How's this for a number 6 run? What a beauty. And gets a penalty. It's trying to slow the play the ball down Faith Lutheran because at the moment they're on the march here. The boys from Bay Desert. And they just keep coming. Riley Basham with a carry. Basham at dummy half. Referee a penalty. Again, too slow to get up. The referee's going to call him out. This is not the first time the slowing down the play of the ball. Referee AJ is just saying, look, this is the third penalty for a ruck infringement. Sorted out. Or somebody might find themselves in the bin for 5 minutes. And generally it's the next player hasn't actually been guilty of anything, but somebody has to pay the price. So good work there from the referee. Saying that, I'm pretty sure that Faith Lutheran know that they need to be a little bit better than that. Smart kids. Jaden Barry, love to get a try for young Alex in the 10 jersey. As all the front rowers do. Clancy Hardy gets the offload there and spinning through the air there was Darby Lynham. Here they come again. The gap opens up. Way to possession. Goes through and scores a try. Happy days. The lock forward. And Collins spends black. Goes over and scores a try. That was lovely stuff. Just slid through the defence there of Faith Lutheran. Back-to-back penalties. And McAuley, well, you'd think that's put the one hand on the win for this game. But Faith Lutheran might have something to say about that when they come out from the huddle underneath the post there. And I must say, thanks to the boys around me up here because their eyes are a lot better than mine. I had no idea who scored that try. But between the 6 of us, 6 sets of eyes, we should be able to get the right player. So. Conversion successful. So Faith Lutheran, you would think maybe a short line drop out. Play coming off of Faith Lutheran. The sideline there is Ivan Wilson. He's been replaced by Lachlan Collins. No, they're not going short, they're going to go deep. Allowed to bounce. Oh, just as well he's tall. That would have gone over in. Dead in goal, and that would have been a ball back to Faith Lutheran, but wasn't the case. McAuley down the right-hand side. Leaders there to be had. Yeah, they can just keep bringing out the big, what was that? Might be Cooper Lossy. Comes up with a handling area, but there's big bodies here from McAuley College. Boys from Beaudesert. Clearly eating antelope for lunch. Oh, rather. Well, I'm not feeding these boys. They're big lads. Saying that, Faith Lutheran also probably not quite have the size, but certainly have the mobility. They just need some footy. Parlett. Look at that. He might be big. Good determination there. He'll get up. A little bit worse for wear. Lachlan Collins has just come on. He's good, quick play the ball. Come to this broadcast side. Flick pass back into Dempsey. Dempsey just short. Dart from dummy, half denied. Or has he reached out? No. Good defence here from McAuley. Line intact still. Stafford will get up and play it. Again, there's no way through there. The marker defence is too good. Come off the line pretty quickly there to the McAuley defence that shuts the play down. Now it's the last tackle. Faith Lutheran really need to send it wide, and they need to try here in this set of 6. Still alive, was a touch, play on. Cover defence is coming across from McAuley, and it's too strong. That will be a changeover. No, 6 more to go, says the referee. I'm not sure whether it's an infringement or was touch in play. A metre short. They've learned not to try and get through the marker defence. Oh, he's lost it on the way to the try line. Unfortunately, I think they're Jack Curtin. Just had to catch it. Got a feel for him. He was good work, good lead up. Just unfortunately knocks it on the vital time. That'll be a scrum feed down to McAuley College. And Faith Lutheran certainly showing their ability. As I said, they've got some speed and mobility. Just haven't been quite able to execute at vital moments. A lot to like about them. The boys from Plainlands. Probably know each other quite well. Plainlands and Beaudesert not far apart geographically. Good carry. Basham. The Basham boys have had a great carnival so far. The referee is going to penalise Faith Lutheran up inside the 10. 5 minutes remaining in this fixture. 16-0. 3 tries to McAuley College. The line hasn't been crossed as yet. Basham takes the first carry. Hole, under ball. Lahesi will get up and play it. They'll go the blind side. Trying to get across the line there. Determination doesn't get him there. Numbers to the right-hand side here. Faith Lutheran. Hardy gets the offload. The cover defence comes. There's the footy in the air. His arms all over the top of him. The referee's going to award a penalty. Not too sure what for, but McAuley will get another set of 6. Tries to get through there. Good tackle around the ankles there by Stafford. Bit of juggling there from Winford. He'll go down up and see the tackle of Lachlan Collins. This time he'll get across the line if he gets it down. And Jackson Hardgrave will put a try, a confraternity try, in his memory banks. Good lead-up work. Came from a penalty on the far side. They spread it from right to left. Just wanted a little bit more. And that's 20-0 with kick to come. Jackson hold for a kick. So there's two Basham brothers out there. There's Trey and Ryland. Very good games, as most of the McAuley College, and as for Faith Lutheran, they just haven't given up. Keep coming. They just haven't had enough footy. If they had a lot more footy, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a different scoreline. Conversion is going to be pushed away due to the wind. Tough conditions, kicking straight into the teeth of that bad boy. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Up next will be Villanova College up against Assumption College. Villa College, the game played here yesterday. Quite good, led by number 7 in Jack Buchanan. See if Villa can go back-to-back wins here on field number 1. Swirling conditions was something to be contended with. Big carry back here. Look at him go. Well, Cooper Lassey, I hope I spelled it right. That was a carry that. He's a big boy with red hair, and those two combinations equals carnage. He wants to have another go, but they've gone the other way. McAuley College get to the halfway line. 30 seconds remaining. Not the last. Puts it in the air anyway. Into the sun. It's going to be challenged. I think it's been knocked on. And it was by the 17 from McAuley College in Riley Basham. If they get this scrum packed, which I probably don't think they will, it's going to be 20-0 win to McAuley College. Well, they will get the ball in just. They'll have one tackle. Not too sure if they realise the clock will go off, and that is full time. So 20 points to 0 in favour of McAuley College. And we'll take a break here. We're back with Villanova College up against Assumption College here on field number 1, Confraternity 2025. Beautiful.